Hello, everybody. My name is Mason, and welcome to Mason Zero ASMR. Today, we have this 3-pack of random booster packs from Magic the Gathering, plus a promo card. So, I'm going to be opening all 3 of these. It appears that we have Oath of the Gatewatch, Kaladesh, and Eldritch Moon, all of which are sets that I enjoyed, and 2 of which are sets that have masterpieces, so if we're lucky, perhaps we'll get one. Unlikely, but you never know. So we have a promo card here in Bristling Hydra, Bristling Hydra, Bristling Hydra, Bristling Hydra, Bristling Hydra. It costs 2 and 2 green. It's a creature Hydra, a rare from Kaladesh. When Bristling Hydra enters the battlefield, you get 3 energy. Pay 3 energy, put a +1/+1 counter on Bristling Hydra. It gains hexproof until end of turn, and it's a 4/3. So, that's a fun card. I like it. Let's open this up. Alright. Bristling Hydra. Oath of the Gatewatch. Kaladesh, Eldritch Moon. So, let's go ahead and start with the oldest, that being Oath of the Gatewatch. Haven't opened up an Oath of the Gatewatch pack in a very long time. Okay. Our first card is Dazzling Reflection. 1 and a white for an instant. You gain life equal to target creature's power. The next time that creature would deal damage this turn, prevent that damage. The light of a Felidar's horns can give even an Eldrazi pause. Zara, Lolmage. Slip Through Space. 1 blue for a sorcery with Devoid. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Draw a card. The Eldrazi twisted in a direction that had no name, and a frontal assault became a panicked rout. All these cards are coming back to me from all the drafts that I did of Battle for Zendikar and Oath of the Gatewatch. I really enjoyed that. Consuming Sinkhole. 3 and a red for an instant. With Devoid. Choose 1. Exile target land creature. Or Consuming Sinkhole deals 4 damage to target player. What will not yield will be consumed. Ailey, High Priest of the Eternal Pilgrims. Sky Scourer. 1 and a black for a 1/2 creature Eldrazi drone. Devoid. Flying. Whenever you cast a colorless spell, Sky Scourer gets +1/+0 until end of turn. The Eldrazi are nothing if not thorough. Jace Beleren. Loam Larva. 1 and a green for a 1/3 creature insect. When Loam Larva enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, then shuffle your library and put that card on top of it. The forest floor of Marasa is home to life as diverse and vibrant as that of the canopy above. Witness the end. 3 and a black for a sorcery. Devoid. Target opponent exiles 2 cards from his or her hand and loses 2 life. Ulamog stood before us at Sea Gate, ready to succumb, and then Kozilek arose. Whatever hope I had for our world died. Vandry, Colostria Emissary. Warden of Geometries. 4 generic mana for a 2/3 creature Eldrazi drone. Vigilance. Tap, add colorless to your mana pool. The wastelands disorient even the most experienced scouts, making them easy prey for Kozilek's drones. Wow, we have so many colorless and devoid cards in this pack. Stalking Drone. 1 and a green for a 2/2 creature Eldrazi drone with devoid. Pay a colorless. Stalking Drone gets +1/+2 until end of turn. Activate this ability only once each turn. As the Eldrazi adapted to the jungles of Zendikar, some took on the tactics of more familiar predators. Core Sky Climber. 2 and a white for a 3/2 creature Core Soldier ally. Pay a 1 and a white. Core Sky Climber gains flying until end of turn. With rope, I can fly as far as the rope can reach, but with light, the sky is the limit. Reality Hemorrhage. 1 and a red for an instant with devoid. Reality Hemorrhage deals 2 damage to target creature or player. Tarek could not tell whether he was losing his blood or his mind. Now we are into our uncommons. How many commons did we get? Let's see if we have a foil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. No foil or expedition in this pack. That's okay. Alright, we have Cinder Barons. Cinder Barons enters the battlefield tapped. Tap, add black or red to your mana pool. A mudflow swallowed the lowlands years ago. All that remains are a bottomless mire and an endless rain of ash. Mind Melter. 1 a blue and a black for a 2/2 creature Eldrazi drone with devoid. Mind Melter can't be blocked. Pay 3 and a colorless. Target opponent exiles a card from his or her hand. Activate this ability only any time you could cast a sorcery. Our last uncommon is Baloth Pup. 1 and a green for a 3/1 creature beast. Baloth Pup has trample on it, as long as it has a +1/+1 counter on it. A young Baloth channels its energy into playful destructiveness. Over time, it becomes less playful, but no less destructive. Now let's see what our rare is. Dread Defiler. 6 and a black for a 6/8 creature Eldrazi with devoid. Pay 3 and a colorless. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Target opponent loses life equal to the exiled card's power. It left behind an echoing emptiness more horrible than the grave. And there is our beautiful mountain, my favorite land in the entire set. And we have a 2/2 black zombie token. Alright, not the most exciting rare. But every card but one had flavor text, which was nice for this video. Now we have Eldritch Moon with Tameo there on the front. So let's see what we got. Eldritch Moon is another set that I really enjoyed. Alright, our first common is Borrowed Grace. 2 and a white for an instant. Escalate for 1 and a white. Choose one or both. Creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn. Creatures you control get +0/+2 until end of turn. Waxing Moon. 1 and a green for an instant. Transform up to 1 target werewolf you control. Creatures you control gain trample until end of turn. Show them what it means to be the source of nightmares. Ulrich, Krallen Horde Alpha. Brazen Wolves. 2 and a red for a 2/3 creature wolf. Whenever Brazen Wolves attacks, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. With fewer patrols about, Keswick's roads have become prime hunting grounds. Drag Under. 2 and a blue for a sorcery. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Some took to their boats to escape the unfolding nightmare. The remains of their vessels now litter the shores of Nephalia. Borrowed Malevolence. 1 black for an instant with Escalate for 2 generic. Choose one or both. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn, or target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Woodcutter's Grit. 2 and a green for an instant. Target creature you control gets +3/+3 and gains hexproof until end of turn. The magic used by Kessigers is known for its practical applications. Terrarian. 1 generic mana for an artifact. Terrarian enters the battlefield tapped. Pay 2, tap, and sacrifice Terrarian. Add 2 mana in any combination of colors to your mana pool. When Terrarian is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, draw a card. Stensia Banquet. 2 and a red for a sorcery. Stensia Banquet deals damage to target opponent equal to the number of vampires you control. Draw a card. We can't win a war on an empty stomach, can we? Olivia Voldaren. Guardian of Pilgrims. 1 and a white for a 2/2 creature, Spirit Cleric. When Guardian of Pilgrims enters the battlefield, target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Immune to the physical warping caused by Emrakul, Geists prove to be some of humanity's most important allies. We're now into our uncommons. Whispers of Emrakul. 1 and a black for a sorcery. Target opponent discards a card at random. Delirium. If there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, that player discards 2 cards at random instead. Your thoughts are no longer your own. Fury Blade Vampire. 1 and a red for a 1/2 creature, Vampire Berserker. Trample. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may discard a card. If you do, Fury Blade Vampire gets +3/+0 until end of turn. Writhe all you want, filth. It will do you no good. Lashweed Lurker. 8 mana for a 5/4 creature, Eldrazi Horror. Emerge for 5, a green and a blue. When you cast Lashweed Lurker, you may put target non-land permanent on top of its owner's library. And our rare is Impetuous Devils. 2 and 2 red for a 6/1 creature devil. When Trample Haste. When Impetuous Devils attacks, Up to one target creature defending player controls blocks it this combat if able. At the beginning of the end step, sacrifice Impetuous Devils. And Ulvenwald Captive is our flip card. Ulvenwald Captive, 1 and a green for a 1/2 creature werewolf horror with defender. Tap, add green to your mana pool. Pay 5 and 2 green, transform Ulvenwald Captive. Even on a plane as dark as this one, nature will organize a defense against the unnatural. Nissa Ravane. And it transforms into Ulvenwald Abomination, a 4/6 creature Eldrazi werewolf. Tap, add 2 colorless to your mana pool. The Eldrazi are all too practiced at twisting natural into unnatural. Nissa Ravane. We have a checklist card and an Eldrazi horror creature token. Okay, that's 2 pretty bad rares in a row. So now it is up to Kaladesh to get us something good, bring us to victory. The set is still in standard, so there is a hope that we could get something better. Let's find out. Alright, our first common is Demolish. 3 and a red for a sorcery. Destroy target artifact or land. Most came to Giriper for the fair. Gremlins came for the feast. Aviary Mechanic. 1 and a white for a 2/2 creature dwarf artificer. When Aviary Mechanic enters the battlefield, you may return another permanent you control to its owner's hand. Pilots take crippled sky ships to the aviaries, trusting Giriper's most talented mechanics to get them back into the air. Failed Inspection. 2 and 2 blue for an instant. Counter target spell. Draw a card, then discard a card. The most dangerous thing an artificer can do is believe an invention is perfect. Cathartic Reunion. 1 and a red. Sorcery. As an additional cost to cast Cathartic Reunion, discard 2 cards. Draw 3 cards. The chasm of years and worlds collapsed under the power of their embrace. Subtle Strike. 1 and a black. Instant. Choose one or both. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Renegades do some of their best work right under the consulate's nose. Attune with Ether recently banned in Standard. 1 green for a sorcery. Search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. You get 2 energy. I've never seen a world where Ether weaves through every aspect of nature. Windrake. 2 and a blue for a 2/2 creature drake with flying. Drakes prowl the skies of Kaladesh, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Dund Operative. 1 and a black for a 2/2 creature human rogue. As long as you control an artifact, Dund Operative gets +1/+0 and has Death Touch. Brawl spies always have the latest technology. Prakata Pillarbug. 3 colorless for a 2/3 artifact creature insect. Pay a black. Prakata Pillarbug gains lifelink until end of turn. Not a mote of dust escapes the dutiful cleaners that keep the exclusive Prakata Club immaculate. Into our uncommons, we have Sky Whaler's Shot. 2 and a white for an instant. Destroy target creature with power 3 or greater. Scry 1. In the moment of truth, It is as though time stands still and the whale waits, suspended in the sky. Bomat Bazaar Barge. 4 colorless or a 5/5 artifact vehicle. When Bomat Bazaar Barge enters the battlefield, draw a card. Crew 3. Refurbish. 3 and a white for a sorcery. Return target artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield. There's no reason to buy a new one when I've got the tools to fix the one you've got. Ripu, Repair Specialist. And our rare for this pack is Dynavolt Tower. 3 generic for an artifact. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you get 2 energy counters. Tap and pay 5 energy. Dynavolt Tower deals 3 damage to target creature or player. I like that Tezzeret. He has vision the other judges don't. He sees the potential in what we're making here. Phase Inventor. And we have a foil. Gaunty, Lord of Luxury. Very cool. Very cool. Gaunty, Lord of Luxury is 2 and 2 black for a 2/3 legendary creature, Etherborn Rogue, with Death Touch. When Gaunty, Lord of Luxury, enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library. Exile 1 of them face down, then put the rest on the bottom of that library in a random order. For as long as that card remains exiled, you may look at it, you may cast it, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any type to cast it. Okay, I don't think that pays for the 3 packs, but it's pretty cool. Foil rare. We have a mountain and a construct token. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video of opening 3 Magic the Gathering booster packs. Sadly, we didn't get anything too crazy. Foil Gaunty was nice, and of course the Bristling Hydra promo is very cool, but the other packs were a bit disappointing. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and I'll see you next week. Good night.